Hello, welcome. Joe here from Way Scarff Way. Today we're going to talk about this awesome 2021 Ford Explorer Hybrid Limited four-wheel drive that we have for sale. We recently took this one on trade. Some of our nicest pre-owned vehicles coming on trade, and this one's no exception. It's a one-owner local clean Carfax vehicle, and who better to buy a pre-owned Ford from than a new Ford retailer like us? Our techs work on these vehicles on a daily basis and are very, very familiar with them. The hybrid version of the Explorer is a great proposition. It's very fuel efficient. You have a combined output of 318 horsepower. That hybrid system is paired to a 3.3 liter V6. So if you take a look at the fuel efficiency, we can see that you'll average right around 25 miles per gallon, 23 city, and 26 highway. That is fantastic for a mid-size vehicle like this with over 300 horsepower and four-wheel drive, and 23 miles per gallon in the city especially. And most of us, we don't drive on the highway, we do most of our driving in the city. And the other thing about hybrids, the one thing that people don't always realize is you're not just going to save money on gas, but you're also going to save money on maintenance, because hybrids, the reason why hybrids are so efficient is that they recapture that energy you normally lose through heat through braking by putting it back in the battery. They do that by reversing the polarity of the electric motors, turning them into generators, and they use the electric motors to slow the vehicle down instead of the brakes. So that's what makes them efficient, but a happy dividend of that is that you get a lot of life out of your brakes, because you don't use your actual brakes nearly as much on a regular car because you're using the electric motor to slow down. So it's not uncommon for hybrids to not have to replace their brakes till 150,000 plus miles. Pretty amazing, and brakes can be expensive. Doing a front and rear brake job on a car like this, or a truck like this, whatever you want to call it, could be, $1,500 to $2,000. It's not cheap. It's a big maintenance item. So you're going to save money on gas, and you're going to save money on brake maintenance. This one is very nicely equipped with features. The Hybrid Limited is one of the higher grades on the limited trim grade walk. The original MSRP on this was $55,435. Of course, we have a complimentary copy of this window sticker if you want to look at it yourself. You have a lot of standard equipment on the Limited, but it does have a few optional items on it. This lovely shade of blue was a $395 premium color. It has a twin panel moonroof. Very, very nice. That was $1,695. And then we have a Class 3 trailer tow package. That was $545. And when properly equipped, you can tow over 5,000 pounds with the Explorer. And with that trailer tow package, that is your gateway to hitting that maximum tow rating. We have a very nice leather interior, perforated seats, contrast stitching. We have heated and ventilated front seats. We have a 10-speed automatic transmission. Great for performance and efficiency. You have this rotary dial right here. It's really straightforward: park, reverse, neutral, drive, and then you can put it in manual shift mode. You do have steering wheel paddle shifters if you want to take control of those forward gears yourself. Lovely wood trim, nice black piano finish. We have a navigation system. We have a rear parking camera and a round view camera. We have Ford's fantastic Sync 3 infotainment system. Nice leather wrap steering wheel. This one has 43,599 miles at the time of making this video. If you like music, this is a great sounding B&O audio system. We have memory seats with 3 different settings for the driver. And with the rainy season in play, we always like to have these nice all-season rubber mats. This thing's in really nice shape. It has these nice polished alloy wheels that come with a limited package. Nice prominent front end styling. Recently the Explorer was redesigned. I think it was in the 2020 model year that the Explorer was redesigned. And the big deal about it is they went from a front wheel drive platform to a rear wheel drive platform. So even though this one's four wheel drive, it's a rear wheel drive biased platform. So originally, the reason why the Ford Explorer had a front-wheel drive platform is packaging. When you can put the transmission next to the engine, it makes it more economical to build, and it frees up more interior space. But when you have the front wheels as the primary drive wheels, the primary power wheels in a vehicle, that can take away from performance and handling. And that's why Ford went back to that rear-wheel drive based platform. So it is four-wheel drive, but the primary drive wheels are now the rear wheels, which gives it a little bit more of a balanced, sporty feel. So you can even read the car magazines when they went from driving the old platform, the old front-wheel drive Explorer platform to the rear-wheel drive platform. It made a big difference in driving dynamics. And obviously, when you're buying a vehicle like this, a crossover SUV, First and foremost, you're not thinking about handling and balance like a sports car, but you know, you do want to have fun. You want to enjoy driving a vehicle. And I can tell you, with this new rear-wheel drive platform, the Explorer is that much more enjoyable to drive. There's that fantastic hybrid system. We have a 3.3 liter V6 paired to a hybrid system of a combined output of 318 horsepower, plenty of power, very quick. We have integrated sunshades, and being a mid-size 3-row crossover, it's a very family-friendly vehicle. I have lots of interior space back here. It's starting to get dark out here. Let me open the door just to keep the lights on. It's getting dark out today. It's probably my last video outside. We have lots of ambient light with this twin panel roof. And we have a decent amount of space too in the 3rd row seats. I know it's kind of getting dark out right here, but maybe I'll pop up a picture from our photo studio of those rear seats so you can see it a little bit better. We have 2nd row heated seats. We have integrated power outlets. You can hit this button right there for easy 3rd row access, really easy to get in and out. Nice styling on the rear. We have a dual exhaust system for a little bit more of an aggressive look. And of course we have a power rear liftgate. We have a decent amount of space back here, and of course we have these buttons right here so we can fold down those 3rd row seats, sorry. And then of course the 2nd row seats fold fairly flat too, turning it almost into like a little cargo van. Then you do have a little extra storage under there. Well, there you have it, a beautiful example of a 2021 Ford Explorer 4-wheel drive hybrid limited. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.